female Karl Hague sentenced to 26 years jail for murder of Geelong teen Ricky Balcombe by Karen Percy. Updated June 15, 2018:14:44 and 31 seconds. Video. Police interview Karl Hague in March 1996 over the murder of Ricky Balcombe. ABC News. Related story. Man guilty of murdering teen in 1995 shopping center stabbing map. Geelong 3220. A man who stabbed a teenager to death in a deliberate and callous murder at a Victorian shopping center 2 decades ago has been sentenced to 26 years in jail. Karl Michael Hague killed Ricky Balcombe, 16, inside the Market Square shopping center in Geelong in May 1995. The teenager suffered stab wounds to the back, shoulder, and leg and was treated at the scene but died later in Geelong Hospital. In sentencing, Supreme Court Justice Lex Lasry said the 44-year-old had shown no remorse over the killing and the teen had no opportunity to defend himself. Photo. Hague showed no remorse for the killing, Judge Lasry said. AAP. Vid Crosseling. You brazenly stabbed Balcombe in a public place at a time when there were large numbers of people in the vicinity that were witnesses to your actions, Justice Lasry said. This is, therefore, a deliberate and callous stabbing, which you had thought about for some time. Having inflicted the fatal injuries, you then fled the scene. Although on the evidence I cannot know for how long. Hague, who was 21 at the time, was questioned immediately after the killing and was charged with murder in 1996. He was arrested again in 2017 after police offered a $1 million reward to help solve the case. But the case was dropped before it went to trial. Ricky had been part of a local gang and had been involved in 2 altercations with Hague in the weeks before his murder. Photo. Ricky Balcombe was 16 when he was murdered. ABC News. The teenager was present when other members of the gang attacked Hague with a machete while he was in a car at a Geelong car park. Justice Lasry said he was satisfied Hague had killed Ricky to exact revenge for what had happened. The heard Hague had gone to a flat in Corio and changed his clothes after the stabbing, presumably because you were concerned traces from your offending were left on the clothes you were wearing. Justice Lasry recounted evidence raised at the trial that Hague had admitted to the killing more than once. Justice Lasry said the first instance was a few days after the killing when Hague was back at the Geelong Mall where Ricky's death was raised by friends. You said I stabbed him in the back of him, Justice Lasry said in sentencing. The other time he admitted to the killing was in 199/6 when Hague was on remand in Pentridge Prison where he told another prisoner you'd stabbed him, Justice Lasry said. Outside court, Ricky's mother Christine Loader said she felt justice had been served. It's a good day, great sentencing. It's what we hoped for, she said. The time doesn't mean anything really. It'll never bring Rick back to us. Topics: murder and manslaughter, courts and trials, law, crime and justice. Geelong 3220, Vic, Melbourne 3000. First posted June 15, 2018. 12:09. Contact Karen Percy. More stories from Victoria.